Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making catfish and grits two ways. So I'm gonna have blackened catfish and also fried catfish, and I will show you my ingredients. Breaking it down into sections, starting with the grits. I'm gonna be using these old-fashioned and old reliable Quaker brand grits. Also in the grits are gonna be really basic, so really I just have some butter. I'm gonna be adding some white pepper and salt, a little bit of this sharp cheddar cheese, and that's really it for the grits. For the blackened catfish, I'm gonna be using two seasonings, and that is my Old Bay seasoning here, and then also this Tony's Creole Seasoning. I got two super long pieces of catfish because I'm gonna cut them into halves, so I'll have two fillets that are fried, two that are blackened. Then also, is it really brunch if you don't have a cream sauce? And for the cream sauce, I'm also gonna go back in with that heavy cream. I have some chicken broth here and a few toppings that I pre-chopped. So this is fresh dill. I have some chopped green onions and also some red bell pepper. All right, so I'm just gonna set my little eye on medium heat. And first in my pot, I'm just gonna add some water. Now that my pot's boiling a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and add those grits. On top of the grits, I'm gonna go ahead and just salt the water with it. I'm just gonna stir all that together and then let it boil down for a while. So as your grits continue to boil, make sure that you stir them continuously just so it doesn't burn at the bottom of the pot. For the butter, probably gonna add in about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half, and it's gonna go right into the pot. For this recipe, I am making these grits plain and simple because I really want our flavors of that fried catfish and the cream sauce we're making to really shine through this dish. This is where you want to turn your heat down low and put a lid on your dish so now you can start on your fried fish while the grits are still slowly cooking. Alright, so our blackened pieces of catfish, usually you can buy like blackened seasoning, but today we're just going to use plain Old Bay and Tony's Creole Seasoning. But you want to heavily coat your catfish in the seasonings for color and for taste. This is Old Bay. Gonna pat it in there with my fingers. This is the Tony's Creole Seasoning. And we're gonna flip and do the other side. So for our blackened catfish, I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter to the pan because that is gonna help us get it nice and brown and crispy. Now that our butter's cooked down a little bit, I'm gonna drop both of those fillets right into the pan and let them sit for about 2 minutes on each side. Alright, so we're gonna do another check. I did turn the pan heat up all the way to high, so be careful, it might burn on you, but I do want it to get quite a bit browner than this even. And now I'm gonna flip both of them on the back side. Alright, so now it's been about 2.5 to 3 minutes cooking on that side, and I think that our fish is looking done. So we're going to check the bottom. That looks good for me, so I'm going to take it off the pan and move it aside so we can start frying our other catfish. Back to our grits, I'm going to go ahead and add a sprinkle of this cheddar cheese, mix it all together, and then our grits will be good to go. For the sauce, I'm going to start off with a little bit of butter here. Now that that's melted down a little bit, I'm going to go in with some heavy cream. Whisk it together a little bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with about 1.5 tablespoons of cream cheese. Creole seasoning, a little garlic powder, some Old Bay, and mix that in a little bit. I'm gonna add a splash of that Frank's red buffalo sauce, a little Worcestershire sauce, here's where I'm gonna add those chopped red bell peppers that we had. A few green onions, and a little bit of that fresh dill. And I'm gonna mix all of that in together as well. Another tip, guys, here is where you taste your sauce to make sure that it's exactly what you want. You can't just look at your sauce and say, oh, that looks pretty. So definitely give it a little taste and see what you need to add or reduce. And after that, our sauce will be done and we'll be ready to plate. Here is a last look of how those grits turned out. All right, so for plating, I'm gonna go ahead and with a large ladle amount and lay it down right on the plate like that. On top of the grits, I'm gonna go right in with this blackened catfish. I'm gonna go right in with the sauce. Green onions, a little fresh dill, and that lemon slice for freshness. This brings us to the end of today's recipe video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, check out my fried catfish video. It'll be in the description box. If you like videos like this, go ahead and check out my page for more delicious recipes. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.